There we go.
Fuck you, Jay.
Everyone
Fuck
just
you.
keep talking. Jalen, just keep talking.
I
Don't
just
stop
started it.
talking.
Hey, I'm not gonna be on until a little later.
Motherfucker,
Okay.
we postponed till 9 for this exact reason.
Literally waited until 9 for people. So I was like, what's a good time
I have
to
a
work?
wife.
I was so
Turtle-
thrown for a loop
Turtle
that we were
managed to
actually
get his
starting late.
feral dogs off of him.
Just do stuff without me.
Come
Like,
on
honestly,
time.
it's fine.
I
I'll
can't.
do it
There's
later.
literally someone reaching in your pocket. How am I supposed to explain that for the next couple hours?
Bro, I'll be back by like 10. It's fine. Just chill.
Let me come talk to the fire giant.
You would have no idea where she is.
Yeah, it's like a secret passageway type
It's
thing.
a secret passageway exit actually had to like open.
God damn it! What the fuck? I stole the fucking criminal underground.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, this is like the underbelly in the forest.
This is the underbelly the Asterix built. So
Goddamn Zelda puzzle. Fuck.
yeah. Asterix built it, so I mean
Pretty
she knows
much.
it's like layout by the back of her hand.
It's pretty much a Zelda puzzle.
Okay, so it's Fire Giant. Alright, so by the way, I have no dice in front of me. I was just playing we were here together. And we were here too. So like my brain is shot right now.
Oh well, yeah, because you were like moving and stuff.
No, a lot of shit changed. I'll explain that later, but that doesn't matter. So Fire Giant, there after you conclude your talks, they're gonna usher you out since they got stuff to do, and you, Asterix with her now slightly tongue closed, and walk
Oh,
out.
well, yeah.
Yeah, well, I said you guys. Sorry, I meant to say you. Like some brain a
Oh.
little fried. Are going to bump into the satyr that now is currently has her arms wrapped around Aiden.
Oh dear.
Let me guess, he has like kiss marks all over his face.
Hey,
He's
where-
a tabaxi. I don't think it would show up that well. It would
Wait,
be
where's
more
the
like
goblin?
Well,
Yeah,
kiss marks all over his fur. I
Me
should
and the
say.
goblin, we're gonna.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it very well because of the spur.
Holy
Turtle.
shit, dude! What the fuck is going on with Bankrupt? Is your family being torn apart by hounds?
No,
That's
they're
his
like that when we
dog.
don't take them for the walk. They
I
start
thought
talking
you
like
took
that.
him for the walk for a whole extra hour, dude.
You an extra
No, there was
hour!
like a police blockade in front of the park. We usually take them, so
That really sucks. I'm
No,
sorry,
just
babe.
walk them on the police car.
What the fuck is happening?
It's
Hey,
fucking-
Zach,
my
Turtle's
they've been a
girlfriend
fire
don't
giant and it
go
didn't
walk.
kill him. Don't worry
Oh,
about
God.
Turtle,
She was pretty
Turtle's
chill.
family's being torn
Whoa,
apart
whoa,
by
whoa!
wolves.
Chill, guys, chill. I can't hear any of you, honestly.
it. No, we're not talking to you. It's fine.
Fucking mute Turtle. Okay. So wait,
Okay,
where's the goblin? Because I was last with the goblin too.
No,
No, you
because that
weren't.
moved. I had to move everyone because of how everyone got a room at the end. So everyone's in a different spot.
Wait, did I fuck the goblin overnight?
Oh,
The day hasn't changed yet. Still same day.
Okay, so I might. Fuck, where's
You
the
have the
goblin?
satyr in your arm though.
Did we fucking Killer Queen bites the duck though back?
What do you mean?
I mean, okay, wait. So I just fuck. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I really fucking should have been here the other day.
All you missed, you talked to the goblin after you talked to the goblin right off while you were away. Stephanie is with you right now and you're getting stuff. That's all you need to know. That is like bottom line what you did. This is
Well, I
back.
also have the goblin over here. Where do I find the goblin?
The goblin's still at her shop. It's only been like 3 hours.
Okay.
No at her shop.
Wait, you said 30 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours.
3
Okay,
hours.
3 hours, yeah, no, it would be like a whole nother day.
Okay, wait. So what time is it in the world?
You wouldn't know that because you're underground.
Oh my god! I asked. I asked.
You have the player. It's roughly around. So since you got there at like, I'd say 3 a.m. It's
Alright.
roughly like 1 p.m.
Wait, when the fuck does she get off work? It's 3 a.m.
So she works in the underground. You can tell this place like goes almost 24/7.
Oh, okay. I probably should have. Can I go ask her real quick? What time she get off?
With the satyr in your arms.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
This was okay.
Power move. I'm like.
Power move. Okay. Shh. So first things first. I'm gonna describe the scene so everyone knows the scene. So that way, when Jalen joins, I can say it real quick.
Okay.
Everyone roll a perception check while I go get my dice.
Alright.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay, I got my dice. Alright, everyone roll perception.
Oh, good. They're finally gone. Now they won't be barking anymore.
Okay, everyone roll perception, including you.
I was gonna say, is my character even there?
Yeah, Ramos is there.
Okay.
This all happened when you guys were all at one point. This happened a while ago.
I'm 13.
It's just I have to explain it because Jalen wasn't here.
24.
I got 18 plus 3.
Well, fuck
Okay.
all my dice. Oh, there they are.
My brain is not good at math. Apparently, I can't count fast enough.
What do you mean 18 plus 3? That's easy.
Yeet.
I know, my brain's not that fast.
Fucking, okay, unnatural 20.
21.
Okay. Hey, what'd you get? Aiden.
Well, I got 13.
Okay. All of you are slightly, just a little fast enough, but not quite fast enough to see a blue from Sienna's. A blur has Sienna's hands moves, and she moves something close to Jalen, but you can't quite see what it is. You can't quite see what she does.
Okay.
Wait, who is it?
Sienna.
Sienna.
Don't see it. Now Jalen knows this because I did describe what it was, so it's alright. I had to describe it. So alright, that happened. So Ramos, you're at the bar.
Right. Excellent.
Asterix is going back to the bar.
Alright.
So anyone go follow her. Aiden, while this is happening, they're deciding what to do. You can go talk to the goblin for a bit.
Okay. How do I tactfully ask the satyr for an open relationship?
Gonna be direct with her.
Actually, to be honest, it's a satyr.
It is
I was
a
gonna
satyr.
say-
That's what I mean. Like a satyr.
I was
would
about
be
to
down with
say-
that.
I was about to say she's naturally gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
We're all
That's
just
what
Because of how
satyrs
satyrs
are.
are.
That's what I mean. Like if I got a band of satyrs, you'd be all just like a bunch of hippies smoking pot and fucking each other in D&D. So I got her over charisma.
No, like I said, I really think it would happen. Like she would be okay with it.
Well, I just want to.
It'd be more if the goblin's okay with it.
Yeah, some more if the goblin is okay with it.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah, I mean,
weirder
again,
if the goblin was
neither-
okay.
Well, again, like there was no monogamous commitment between me and her at all.
Yeah, but there's also a difference when you come with another girl to ask the other girl out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fuck her.
Well, I'll tell.
It looks wrong.
Would
It's
you like to join my harem? Like what?
Yeah, exactly. It changes.
I didn't want to say that.
The situations changes completely when there's another girl involved.
Damn.
It's like, dude, you're trying to build a harem at that point.
Listen, hey! Nobody's trying to build anything. I'm trying to produce.
Ramos, I
You're
need
trying
you
to
to
conquer all
roll.
the-
I need you to
all the
roll a
bitches.
dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Oh lord.
Yes.
No, me. Alright.
With advantage. It's not going to be hard, and I don't want to kill you.
Alright, how's the nat 20 looking?
Okay. You feel somewhat softer than the first time. Slam on your back, because Ashley sits next to you on the bar stool.
As who? Asterix?
Yeah, Asterix, she pats you on the back. So
Oh.
it feels like a slam, but it's not as hard as her other ones. It does jolt you a bit forward.
Oh wait.
Oh, friend,
I'll
what
go
brings
follow
you here?
Ramos to.
Well, Ramos has been there the whole time.
Oh,
You'd be
I was just
following
gonna follow
Asterix.
Ramos to the Asterix back to the the bar because, like, I have to talk with Kenku and stuff.
Okay, so Natasha, do you follow them?
Yes.
Okay, all you have to buy, Aiden, you got time to think about how you're gonna convince the goblin to an open relationship.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, who says anything? Ashik orders her usual, which is that huge glass you saw last time.
Oh
And
yeah.
she just starts drinking it. Ramos, if you don't know, Asterix literally has a fucking massive glass here.
Alright.
It's like a foot tall.
Not a foot tall. It's like ungodly ridiculous.
It's like, what is it, like the
She
size of
can
a
put
barrel or
away a
something?
lot of alcohol, but a foot tall glass of beer is like kind of excessive.
What? So her glass is like the size of a barrel or something?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's probably like a full pint, I would imagine.
It's slightly bigger, but yeah, roughly a full pint. But just
Like maybe 2 pints.
This is why that's it.
Jeez, that's a lot.
It's not really. It's not.
It is.
Especially in D&D.
It is to me. I don't drink.
You wouldn't know how much of a pint really is.
A pint isn't too much.
It's literally nothing.
Yeah, but when she drinks it,
I mean, it's bigger than the average glass, but
when she
It's-
drinks a lot, though.
Yeah, it's still nothing.
I was expecting you to say like it's a full quart glass.
Yeah, no, I want it to be big, but I don't want it to be like ungodly. Like this is crazy. Right? Relax.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
Somewhat
if it was
believable. Just somewhat believable. Alright, so you're all there. What do you say? Asterix pats you on the back again. You don't have to make a save. So-
Another save? Alright.
No, I said you don't have to.
Okay.
So, right here, you want the cursed sword. Asterix currently has it right now. Magnolia gave it to her. That happened like later.
Okay. How cursed is it exactly? I thought it was just enchanted.
Hey, you see dead people.
But I already see you. I don't.
I already see you.
I don't understand what the downside is.
They haunt your dreams. You have nightmares.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright.
Why not?
I think I got it somewhere. She starts pulling stuff out from her bag. Until she eventually hands you the cursed sword. Roll a dexterity check.
What is this cursed sword again?
15.
As you actually pick it up, it feels a bit more weighty than the normal swords of this class. However, you can see all the runes and insignia on it light up, and it lights up all the way up to your shoulder for a bit until it stops, and then it is your sword now. And I will get you the full stats for that after this session.
Okay.
So, anyone else while Asterix is doing this, because that's a whole scene.
I'll wave to the Kenku to like talk to her about something.
The bartender goes over and they're like, "What would you want?"
Oh, well, I'd like to speak to you. I'm sorry, I never got your name. What was it?
I go by many names. The question is, which one do you want?
The one that you prefer to be called, please. Then, so I can write it down in my notes.
Understandable.
Zuli.
So,
If you don't know how to spell that, that's Chinese. It's fine. That's my name. The last name. Lost it a long time ago. No, it's how I wrote it. It's ZHU and then Lee.
And who is this?
oh,
This is the bartender.
Bartender.
Bartender. Okay.
Zuli. You know,
I didn't see.
if you ever heard someone say it in Chinese, it actually sounds like Julie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's weird. Zuli's like a cool name. I really like it. Why do you want to know my name?
Oh, because I wanted to talk to you if you know anything about this ring, and like I take off the priest's ring and like give it to her for her to examine.
She picks it up. Hold up. Let me double check. Because it's been a while since I played Kenku. I can't remember if they have fingers or not.
Kenku technically have fingers.
I think they do because I think they have the wings are still attached. However, they're cursed out of the fingers so they can't fly. Let me just double check that real quick before I suggest that she picks up with fingers.
I
They
thought
have
it was
little
like cartoon
talon things.
birds where like they can use like their feathers or their wings as like fingers or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I just want to describe the scene right. Yep, no, they have little hands. They got hands. They can grope things. She picks the ring up with her thumb and her pointer finger. She examines it for a long time, and then she looks at you and she says, "Where'd you get this?"
I found it.
We got it. It was spoils to the victor. We earned it in a battle against the flesh golem and some undead wraith.
She kind of flips it like a coin. She says, "Oh, really? Do you know what this is?"
An all magical artifact or ring.
Yes, I know exactly what it is. That's why I gave it to you to identify it.
Well, technically, he's had this ring identified already.
Okay.
It's just really funny he's asking it again. This belongs to a near and dear friend of mine. Before it was stolen. So what's to make me think you're not a thief in disguise?
I mean, he is a Kenku, so.
I'm a turtle.
Oh, no, wait, you're the. No, she's the Kenku.
She's the Kenku.
Yeah,
the bartender's the Kenku,
yeah.
which is why she's very hesitant that he has a ring that belongs to someone she knows. Because Kenku are the most shadiest fucking creatures in the game.
Yeah, they also can't speak, which is amazing.
They can't speak their own voice.
Right now.
Not they can't speak. They can't speak their own
I
voice.
love that, like, they can only speak words that they've heard other people speak. There's so many good interactions with that.
Well, not just that. They can perfectly mimic people's voices. If they have disguise stuff, they can perfect match it. They have perfect forgery. And they only need to see it once. They can literally forge your signature if they just see it once.
Yep.
They have impeccable fucking memory. Okay, so what's your response to it?
Well, I would say if it belongs to your friends, then maybe I could like just give it to you, or you could point them out so I can go return to them their ring that belongs to them.
Didn't answer the question. How can I be sure you didn't steal it?
Oh, well, my friends can vouch for me, and then like I lightly pat on Ramos and Asterix.
I just imagine this turtle jumping up because of how high the bar is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I just imagine.
Asterix picked me up and put me on the stool or whatever.
I just wanted to like put you on the fucking counter like a child.
Give me uppies. I want uppies.
The like 4-foot turtle friend.
I'm
She
like
put you on the
5 feet,
counter. She put you on the counter and she's like, it's fine. You wouldn't steal a fly. Oh, Jalen.
Alright,
Gianna was in your pockets.
Yeah, I know.
And not your front pocket either. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Okay. So, Siona is with Jalen, so they're not with you, so you know. And Aiden's, everyone else besides you and Aiden are at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kenku looks at you and she says, well, I know the person who, owns this ring wouldn't care if someone used it as long as they used it for the right reasons. This belongs to Rias the priest.
Wait, is this to me?
No, this is to the turtle.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Turtle?
Oh, I thought he was still like going with the conversation.
No, she
Well,
just said her name.
All right.
Yeah, roll history check to see if you even know who the fuck that is.
All right. Let's see history. Thank
And you
God,
can all
really
make
bad.
it who's at the bar. Who's in front of this kenku.
I can't roll right now because I'm in my car, but you know.
You're not at the bar. Tio's with you,
Okay.
like you're out doing your own things.
Oh, true.
22.
And you can roll your car still.
Huh?
You
said I can
said you
roll
can't
my
roll
car
in your
still?
car, and I'm like, you can roll a car.
I mean, I can definitely roll while I'm in my car. However, I might crash and die.
Okay, just name a random number between 1 and 20.
Yeah, I'm just fucking 17, 19. I am sliding.
Alright, shh. So Terrell, what's your history check? And anyone
Oh.
else who would roll?
22.
Okay, and what else? Did anyone else roll at all?
Would I be?
Oh.
What are we history checking for?
This is to see if you know who Rias the priest is.
Okay. I probably have disadvantages then since I'm not from Swords Coast.
She's actually very well known, so you wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
I had a
16.
13.
Natasha, you are
I know,
completely
input 0,
oblivious.
15.
And to
Ramos,
be fair,
you've
I'm not
lightly hurt-
exactly at the bar seated, so it's like I can't hear most of the conversation anyway.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that. You can still hear her. The Kenku's not soft tone speaking. She's talking normal, so you can still hear. It's just you don't know who this person is, Natasha. Ramos, you just walked just enough to know. You definitely. Wow, this actually fits Dragon Boy lineage. You definitely know someone who's been helping out every kind of race whenever they can, and who's been going to several different villages, healing a lot of people through the six.
Okay.
Turtle, you know her as the wandering priest who's been trying to keep a lockdown on the undead and trying to set right the path of the evil churches. I can't go too much into the evil churches because you only check to see if you knew who Rias the priest was.
Do I have to do another history or is this religion?
You wouldn't know that one.
Oh, never mind then.
You wouldn't know that one. Just because of your natural race, you wouldn't. However, I know she minds as long as you use it for the good of people, you're fine. She kind of like flicks the coin back at you.
Ring?
The ring, sorry. Keep thinking, I was like saying I flipped it like a coin, and then it just stuck in my head it was a coin after that point. Now then, would anyone else like a drink?
Hmm.
I am a bartender after all.
Yeah. I have to think whether Ramos would even be a drinker or not, actually.
No, thank you.
A pint of wine
Oh,
wouldn't
shit.
hurt.
Hey, if I leave the call randomly because my phone died.
Understandable.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you know what?
Alright.
Fuck it. He had Hydra blood earlier. He's probably fine with it right now. He's probably chilling.
Don't do it, dude. It maintains sobriety and abstinence.
Okay, so while they're
Huh?
deciding about what the drinks the Kenku's putting in the drinks, Aiden, this is all you. You had 20 minutes to come up with a foolproof plan to explain the situation.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Wait, what's the fucking situation?
So you want to have an open relationship with the satyr and the goblin?
The satyr is fine. The satyr is totally down. Here's the thing. Like first,
This
like,
guy
yeah.
straight into the goblin.
Yeah, here's the thing. Oh yeah, I ran into the goblin better. The satyr, totally chill with it. She's fine because she's fucking a hippie liberal. I'm
Pivotal,
cool with
if you will.
I roll with that. Do I roll? Wait. Am I talking to the goblin right now?
The question is, what is your plan first?
My plan is I'll just talk to the goblin. I'll be like, hey,
with the girl still on your arm or what?
well, no. I'll be like, hey, satyr, you chill.
You don't even
And-
care about the satyr.
No. Okay, here's the thing. I'll have them both. I'll introduce them both at the bar, right? We'll get to
Talk
talking.
to a better job still. Your plans already failed.
Well, I know. I mean, like when she's done. Well, first, I have to go talk to her.
Okay.
I'll go talk to her, figure out what time she gets off.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to Satyr. I'll be like, hey, you should meet me at the bar later tonight or later on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I go to the shop. I find the goblin, and I'm like, hey, what time do you get off? Actually. Or do
Did I tell you already?
No, I don't think so.
You said the Satyr.
Yeah.
Give me about 5 hours.
5 hours. Okay. All right. I'm introduce you to my friend. By the way, I met some people. I've been socializing. We have a good time. I'll introduce you later. And then I dip out. So I'm like, all right, 5 hours. We're gonna meet. We're gonna meet up with her at the bar, right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I just gotta wait till that. But my plan going forward is I'll introduce them, and the Satyr's
Is this like the one guy who cheats on the girl and he's trying to just
no. I was if anything I'm organizing a threesome.
Oh, Lord.
Which maybe I like to think as less sleazy because I'm honest. You know what I mean? If she doesn't vibe with it, she doesn't vibe with it, right?
Okay. Alright, so while you do that, Jalen,
What's up?
you since we already discussed this, you only notice a tug on your waistband and you feel your belt slightly heavier.
Alright, well, I guess I should investigate what the fuck just happened.
Okay.
Roll for
So
investigation.
you gotta stop your car and fill out your dice. Where's your emergency D&D dice?
Honestly, dude, I'm lacking. Also, I've been stuck at the same fucking light for 3 cycles, and I'm gonna scream. Thank you! For fuck's sake, Ann Arbor. I hate it.
I hate Ann Arbor too. I feel the pain.
It'd be like that.
Do you live in Ann Arbor?
I used to. I used to live by Detroit, then I moved over to like around Ann Arbor. But I used to live in New Boston.
Wait, where in Ann Arbor did you live?
I lived in Dundee. It's like
Oh, no
10
shit.
minutes. It's literally 10 minutes from Ann Arbor. And Ann Arbor's a fucking sleazeball. Alright, back to D&D though. So, Sienna actually as you turn around, so you have to turn around to actually grab where it is. Sienna's got her hands behind the back, and she just looks at you.
I don't like that shit-eating grin, but I'm gonna figure out what the fuck you just did first.
So, for one, you feel what looks to be a rope, small rope, and a grappling hook is now attached to your belt.
I look at Siona and ask her if this was her doing, and if so, why.
What are you talking about?
I didn't have this before we were talking.
Well, now you can finally scale up walls, buddy.
No, this grappling hook is nuts. The one who even knows it.
Didn't you say you wanted to scale up walls, man? Like, this is your chance.
Yes, but also don't make fun of me for that shit I didn't know.
Sienna looks at you and she's like, well, I think you should read what the note says. You did actually read the description of that item that was in your inventory, right?
Yeah, I did. That shit's fine. This shit's broken, dude.
No, what it said, the note said. There was a note.
No, I read the whole note, but I mean, I'm not gonna check it right now because I kind of forgot. And again, driving.
Oh, it says to one friend to another, and it's in Elvish, by the way. And I made sure Jalen could actually read Elvish before this. So you guys all know. You wouldn't know this unless Jalen told you. It says from one friend to another. I heard you had some struggle climbing the building.
I look at her with a death glare and I say, "Who told you? Which one of them? Who was it?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who told you? Please, I need to know. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Tell me who it was.
I think that
Have
would
a
be
nice
for you
long
to talk.
conversation.
a nice, drawn out, long conversation with this nice rope you've just given me.
I don't think you could tie Asterix tight enough to not.
Be like that, buddy.
I mean, Asterix technically was the only one that actually saw you climb the building. If you don't know,
That's true. I was in my
It was-
spooky. I
it was
on my
invisible.
spooky mode.
Asterix is the only one that actually saw him spend all the time climbing the building.
She's just like, look. She turns her head for a second. She's like, "What is this fucker doing?"
Exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, the grappling hook he has is actually probably one of the nicest grappling hooks in the game.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I guess I should thank her for giving me.
Like you're
the
not gonna ask how
I
she
guess-
has it.
I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna ask her two things. One, how she has it, and two, what it does. I guess I wouldn't really know what it does with just a no.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah. So I guess I should ask her like, what. I'm gonna ask her what's significant about the grappling hook. Why this one in particular?
She gets behind you, like directly behind you, and she has you have in your hand, and she holds this, and in Elvish she says, "Speak, let the gods guide my hook." And as you say that, the rope actually extends and gets longer. It goes from
Oh
like
shit!
20 to
cool.
30 feet.
That's broken as fuck.
Yeah.
He still has disadvantage on certain heights, though. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, the fact that you can manipulate it though.
Exactly.
It's essentially infinite.
It's
That is
essentially.
pretty broken.
It's because it was blessed by the elves.
I like Siona, man. She gives me cool shit. Like, what the fuck?
Well, she's right behind you, because she's like holding your hands to show you where all the runes are and what they mean.
Oh shit. Fuck, my phone's at 1%.
Alright, we'll leave that until you come back.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
Alright. So Zach, this
Yo.
is you.
Hello.
Kenku's gonna look at you intently. Not gonna say anything. She's just gonna look at you.
Can I help you with anything, miss?
Haven't seen one of you before.
Oddly surprising. I'm a dragonborn. Yourself?
I'm Kenku. She actually replies though in your voice.
I was gonna be like, look, really bewildered, like, well,
By the way, she's been talking a guy's voice this whole time. That's why
Okay.
you're doing this hard to tell. That's because most of the people that come into the bar actually are like guy
okay,
oriented
yeah.
females. So it's hard. So she responds though directly in your voice. Note for note, it's almost like you're hearing your own voice being echoed back at you, but with different words.
do you mimic voices?
She replies again, your voice. I dabble.
This is most bewildering.
And show you something else if you want.
I can what?
She said she can show you something else if you want.
By all means.
Write your name. She hands you a piece of paper.
Ramos will go ahead and sign.
Write
here.
your name in your dominant and then your non-dominant hand.
Alright. I don't think I had prepared for whether Ramos would be left or right dominant. I'll just go ahead and say he's left
I
dominant.
wasn't prepared for this. You're talking with my pants down. Don't come
Me, I
in,
have
Mom.
just a dominant hand.
I never thought about that either.
Oh, you guys are all gonna be fucked then later on, because there's a lot of shit for that later on.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
choose
geez.
left dominant.
Okay, so what's your dominant and what's your non-dominant?
Left will be dominant, right will be non-dominant.
So the Kenku takes the paper, and in perfect, she writes 3 phrases that are a direct copy of each one in separate paragraphs. My name is Zuli. How are you today? You look pretty nice. And then the exact same one, but in a different style of handwriting based on which hand she copied. But they are exactly identical just from seeing you write your name.
Jesus.
Wow.
And she hands you the paper.
when the
That is
bartender is
mighty impressive.
You're mighty impressive.
Dude, this bird wants the dick. Get on that.
So I think Ramos has found his equal. A bird that can mimic his own voice and throw everything back at him.
It would sound weird. Like if they were mating, it would be in his voice.
No, it wouldn't directly be.
It-
She can
no,
technically mimic any voice she's ever heard.
Yeah, so you
She's
can
just doing
choose
it to
whatever.
prove a
voice you-
point.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
The only voice she can't mimic is her voice that she's given at first, because kenku can technically speak when they're born, and the
Right.
first word they're spoken is stolen from them by the gods.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah. So they do have natural voices, it's just you can never hear it.
And a rather amusing like twist of fate. As long as they don't speak, technically, they still have their voice.
Well, yeah, technically. However, when you're a baby, they count it.
Yeah.
D&D, so
You'd have to somehow not speak since you were born.
yeah. And then the first word you said would be stolen from you.
Yep.
Like, I believe it describes it that you'd say the word, you'd see it, and then it would visually disappear.
Yeah, the word is literally snatched from your lips.
Yeah, and you can no longer speak your own voice. By the way,
Yeah.
anyone can roll perception to see what this kenku looks like. Just none of you just all accepted she's a bird.
Alright,
Let's see.
I'll roll perception then. Let me take out my
Ramos should roll perception since she's like right in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception.
Alright.
Perception.
Well, I mean, I assume it's a bird if it's a kenku.
If
Well,
there's more, I can describe what she looks
All right,
like.
hold on. Yeet.
21.
Okay, well, I got a 13. That's not as good, but it's passable.
There's a passable.
I got 17 plus 3.
Okay.
All right.
You can just say your
Unnatural
total
20.
number, Natasha.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Just say
think
unnatural
I
20.
cheated somehow.
Oh, what? All you have
What
to
are
say is
you
unnatural.
talking about? I don't care.
My perception
It's
is
so-
so high.
Do I really think you're gonna like cheat? To
Why
know
is this the
exactly
thing
what
you're
this
cheating
bird
on?
looks like. Alright, so for one, Ramos, you don't know what other kenkus look like, so distinguishing that she's a female is pretty hard for you. The rest you can distinguish as females. You can see her chest, where her two breasts are, her thin waist to her thighs, where none of you can really see over the counter that well. And due to her cloak, you can't see her feathers, but she doesn't have pure black feathers. Actually, she has a lighter gray feathers with azure blue eyes. And she wears gloves that slightly cover her. They don't cover her talons. They mainly cover the back of her hand and forehand, somewhat fingerless, but mainly just to cover so that way she can hold things better without having to grip it all the way and smash it with her talons.
She sounds
Makes
pretty.
And she's looking right at you, Ramos, still.
All right. I guess Ramos is going to be
Dragon
taken
are
aback.
still pretty rare. They're
Yeah,
like very rare. So
yeah. That's why he's going to be taken aback. Like this is just no one has ever said anything like this to him.
Ramos and Kenkus and Dragonborns like very rare, and the fact that these two are meeting is gonna be like the fucking meeting of the ages because they're both
Yeah.
gonna be amazed at each other. So what's Ramos' reply to all this?
Yeah, like the party's going to visibly like see Ramos's like cogs working in his bread as he tries to wrap around this. Right? Because like he's just like, what?
I think you broke him.
Don't worry. Everyone. She's still talking in Ramos' voice, just to like see what he does. It happens sometimes. People can't wrap around their heads for a first fit. You'll get used to it.
It's pretty cool trick.
It's not a
Mimic
trick. It's a skill.
Yeah.
It's an
I'll
awesome
ask,
skill.
is there other things you can mimic?
She takes her talons. She swipes her hand over her face, over in front of her beak, and her face and right above to the neck changes to look exactly like you.
Holy shit. That's all I was gonna say.
Jesus.
You can change your head.
I can change my whole
yeah.
body.
Technically, yeah.
Change my whole body. It's to reply to you. And
For
she
what it's
swipes it
worth-
back over, and she goes back to her normal kenku face.
Yeah. I
My
can't
eyes look
remember.
like they're about to fall
their
out of their
bodies-
head. Out of my
Do their
head.
bodies change size? I think they stay their natural size, right? It is an imperfect
Since
copy.
she's technically alright, this is just DM to player.
Yeah.
And she's technically a rogue, and she does no disguise. So, due to her natural base trait, she can actually do it within an inch difference of
Okay.
you.
So only somebody very perceptive would notice. That's interesting.
Yeah, which would be very hard since they would sound exactly like you, and kenkus can mimic mannerisms to a fault.
Yeah.
So they're literally the perfect fucking spies.
Oh yeah. They're good for a lot of shit.
Yeah, no. Her smile. She actually see her crack a smile as she looks at Ramos. She just keeps changing back and forth to see what he does.
Oh god, how does Ramos react to all this?
I mean, it would be a big shock considering you've lived on an island your whole life, you get rejected, and now you just was something you've never ever seen before.
Yeah. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like, chillax, this is going too fast.
I am a simple wanderer. I don't know what's happening, man.
She leans a little closer to you, but she has her normal kenku face and her normal
Okay.
hands. And she put her hands in your hands. She says, "What can you do?"
Well,
She
I can
talks
sing-
in a much more feminine tone, the tone you've kind of heard around the bar before.
Oh, like the centaur or the lioness person.
You haven't been you've heard in the background, but none of you actually have directly heard the voice.
Yeah, I think the only one that was there was Keaton, I think, right?
No, this was before. This was when you guys were going in. It was the party that left behind you.
Oh,
Okay.
mhm.
And that's just DM to player. You guys never rolled a high enough perception to see that party leave.
Mhm.
All right. I guess I'll try and take out my loot, the magic loot I got, and try and play a song for her. So, which would be a performance check, right?
Yes. Performance check.
And for choice of a song, it will be a song about my travels.
Okay. Being a ghost, getting your arm almost ripped off, almost dying, watching things explode,
Yeah.
following these people.
For better or for worse.
Okay. So what's your performance check?
Oh Lord. Hold on, give me 1
I
second.
actually am very down to listen to this song about how you just wandered into like these people and it's like, yep,
You're
nope,
right.
I'm here now.
If I had known I would have to do this, I probably would have written something beforehand, but I'm not good with ad-libbing, so you guys are going to have to forgive me on that part. I will not be able to sing you an actual song.
You don't have to sing. I could just like say you like summarize
Yeah.
your travels.
Alright, let's do...
I just need to know how well you sing it for the world's sake.
Yeah.
I
God
can't
damn, we're
remember.
hot. Alright, that's a 22.
You actually summarized pretty well and kind of lambastedly embellished some details of your exploits being a slight bit better
Hell yeah.
than what they actually were. However, no one currently, including Asterix, seems to mind. Asterix just kind of see what is going on over here. One, her glasses are being filled up.
I imagine she's like on her fourth glass by now.
Well, no, she's actually only in a second. Kenku took to Ramos quite quickly. She Kenku actually like claps her hands. She watches you and she's like, "It's very lovely."
Thank
Is that a true story?
Oh. I'd like to.
Because you didn't start with I sung Ramos the Wanderer's Tale. That's how I got you.
That's true.
Fucking D&D rules, bitch.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Ramos is gonna say, well, I'd say it's mostly true. The good parts are true.
I think all the parts are good.
And I suppose it's all good. True.
Can I see your hand? And Ramos, this has to be your dominant hand. This is
It has to
the
be,
end
okay.
of play. Your dominant.
Gonna quizzically give her my hand then.
She underhands. Actually, I got a real sleight of hand for her. Alright, none of you are gonna fucking see this. This is a fucking 20 plus fucking. What's rogue sleight of hand? Oh, that's good. Just gonna go get a good old plus fucking 5 over here.
Damn.
Yeah, we're
That's not even
passing
full
that.
rogue. I could full send rogue. Fucking
I have
28.
a slated. I have 2 plus.
Alright, so Ramos, you don't even see how fast her hand actually moves. It is just a blur. You see the feathers around her kind of move, and that's it. And in your hand, she has her hand underneath your hand. You did not see her take anything out of her pocket or nothing. You just see her grab it. She's like, she leans closer to you, just a bit to whisper to your ear because of her long beak. Don't ever lose this. And this might protect you when you need it most. And don't tell anyone else you have it. This is between you and me.
Oh snap!
Hey, what you got there?
Oh,
You couldn't even see it. She moves so fast.
And I thought you weren't even with us.
Aiden's it's like doing whatever. He can show up if he wants.
I am currently outside of the third dimension.
he's vibing.
Fucking limbo.
Limbo trying to fuck 2 characters. Okay, shh. I want you to hide this and safeguard it. Don't tell anyone, and I mean anyone. And if you have to tell someone, only tell Asterix.
All right. To give a reply, since she's a kenku and knows my voice, if I reply in Dragonic, would she understand?
Yes, because of how Mimic Cry works.
Yeah. All right, then
Which
I'll
you-
respond in Dragonic to like agree to not tell
And
anyone about it.
since you spoke in actually Dragonic and she heard your normal voice, she replies in Dragonic. This is a sign that will protect you for what's to come.
Ramos is gonna be a little confused.
She's
But
gonna
it won't
reply
say
again in
anything.
Dragonic, and she's gonna say, don't look too closely at it. Only look at it to see what it is, but don't look too closely at it. Some people go mad.
Oh man.
And she kind of helps you put it in your pocket. Since her Slayer hand's way better.
Yeah. If anyone asks, I can say it's her number.
I mean, like her room number or something, because I don't think
Yeah.
phones are invented
Her
yet.
address.
At the bar. She has a room on. She has a room above the bar. That would
Honestly,
be
I thought
about
that's
it.
where this was going, honestly.
What, you thought she was gonna seduce him?
Pretty much.
I mean, it would be very hard to seduce Ramos just because he has such a high charisma.
Well, maybe you're into it, bro.
Maybe
He
want
could
that
try
bird.
and flirt. That's the
Try it out, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I legitimately have when I made Ramos, I didn't have in mind any relationship with him, but if it looks like a character meshes with him, I wouldn't be down.
Dude, let's get a fucking fivesome going.
Relax.
Okay, I might have to say false to that. Ramos definitely wouldn't.
And by that I mean I'll go to 3. You can watch.
That's not how it works. There would be a foursome.
As a legitimate virgin, I don't think Ramos would understand.
Dude, you're a virgin.
Okay.
Ramos has been alone since 3 years old.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself. Never mind. I thought
Ramos,
strange thing to throw in there.
she looks at you, kind of with loving eyes, but she fires them and she looks at you, and she says, If you ever need anything, it's free. And that she doesn't say in Dragonite. She says in her normal guy voice. I love fucking kenkus. They're such the greatest characters.
Oh, they are.
They're amazing.
That's part of the reason why I picked Dragonborn, because like Dragonborns are less like, what the fuck is that? I'm a Dragonborn.
Yeah,
That doesn't answer my question.
Them and turtles are always like that. They just have been isolated. I think it would be very hard for her to beat because of how far it sticks out to Kiss and Gamer Boy. I hate to say it.
Yeah. I don't even know if
Babe,
Kenku
you're
have a.
In some ways, she does it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He's new.
I'll definitely. I guess Rouse would have like, well, I'll take you up on that offer then and try ordering something, just to kind of like diffuse it, not to make it seem like he's not interested in her or anything, but to like be kind enough to actually take her up on her offer.
What would you like?
You know what? Surprise me.
She actually doesn't go to the beer cabinet. She actually goes around back.
Oh, something
And
special.
she comes back with what appears to be perfectly cooked and seared venison.
Damn, dude, you got free food.
No, just not that. It's some good food.
And she sets it down in front of you and she says, just don't tell other people I serve food. And after one person tried my food, then they all want it, and then it kind of she started saying it becomes a real problem. So-
You're gonna struggle and say your secret's safe with me.
okay. Goes back to serving beers. She still keeps like a little glance at you. See how you like it.
I guess Ramos is just gonna fucking dig in. He's like, "Fuck yeah, dude! We got some good looking meat."
This is actually, even compared to Morgana's level of power, this is as good as the food you tasted from Morgana's house.
Nice.
Stephanie. Yep, that's her name. I like how everyone just witnessed this bird fucking real quick seduce this Dragonborn.
Yep.
That's
one,
hilarious.
Before anyone could like make a noise, like it just already happened.
He's a bard.
They start talking in a different
everyone
language, too.
gravitates for the bard.
yeah, they start talking in his native language. Like,
I just kind of assumed they were both playing to steal our shit when we went to sleep or something.
No, yeah, really. That is exactly what Ramos would do.
oh, alright. So, Zach, I'm actually gonna DM you what item she got because that is a secret item and no one is supposed to know what that is.
Right.
And I don't trust people to not say what it is. And only you have it.
Okay.
And I will make the custom item for it. I just didn't want to do it right now.
That's fair.
Now,
Also,
if
I
you
did
don't know what
finish
that is,
the
I'll
custom
tell
for
you
it.
what that is.
The last thing I need to know, because I can't remember how D&D 5e handles it, there's no such thing as bleed damage, right? When you rend a target. Did I remember?
It's not that kind of one that you're thinking of.
Yeah. What is it called in 5e?
But to Ren,
Yeah. Since I would assume it
don't
doesn't
know.
deal, because I don't think there's anything like bleed damage now.
there is bleed damage.
Is there? All right, I'll just call
There's
it.
But it's not that either. It's
Oh,
something
okay.
special. It's an artifact that has a very special, unique probabilities that I made specifically for this campaign. And I needed to give it to someone.
Okay.
And it made the most sense. She gave it to the most interesting one out of all of you.
All right.
Colin, guard that show with your life or you won't be able to beat the game. Don't worry about it. No pressure or anything, Ramos.
Oh yeah. No problem.
Hey,
It's like my spell book.
that satyr's name's Stephanie, right?
Yes, I said that. Yep, her name is Stephanie.
I'm
Blue-haired
marking
satyr.
that.
Ramos, actually, under the plate, check under the plate.
Okay.
On the plate is a note that says, you can visit me anytime.
Hell yeah. Can I write on the piece of paper and then give it back to her?
Yes, you can. You'd have to flag her down and say she's serving alcohol, but yeah.
Actually, can I roll sleight of hand to try and slip it in her pocket?
You're going up against, I'm gonna say, a phantom rogue.
Yeah. It might not be like it might not happen without her noticing per se, but like I'm gonna be like while she's
Okay, so
serving
while
people.
she's busting, trying to reach
Yeah.
over the fucking counter.
Yeah.
I just imagine Ramos is like, I got a plan.
Yeah.
Initiate plan, and he falls fucking over.
Yes. We did our best.
Well, I always did that. I had a monk dragonborn, and I would always fucking fail to attack, but then when I would land on my back and do a reaction, I'd like fucking nail something. And I'm like, he's just a clumsy fighter.
Yeah, dude, it happens. It happens.
Okay, what's your sleight of hand?
Alright. Yeet. 12. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna be too graceful. It's a 12.
You kind of awkwardly place it in her pocket, however she kind of helps you and helps your hand in.
Alright. On the note, should I DM it to you actually since nobody else would know
You
it?
can if you want. If this is a
Alright.
secret and you don't want anyone to know you're trying to seduce a kenku. Literally
Nah.
already sweet talked you so much she gave you food. This girl has already like done 5 things you need to seduce any man in your life.
Yeah.
1, give
like,
them
she probably
something.
gave
2,
you
give
her
them
room
food,
key or
and then give
something.
them good food. What was that, Turtle?
It's like she probably gave him her room key like under the plate too with the note.
Can you repeat those
No.
couple things you just said, Wyatt?
What?
About the things the woman needs to do.
Give him
Why?
food.
No. First thing, get a guy something, anything, to just show you're interested. 2, get them food, and then 3, make sure the food's good.
Yeah.
And then actually hang out and actually listen to them. Those are the other
It's
2
confirmed
things.
the quickest way to a man's heart is through their stomach.
It's because if you can cook, and I mean good cook, anyone will fall for you.
Yep. Honestly, that's
She
true.
nods at you. She looks at you and she nods at you and winks.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, now the rest of the party gets to wonder what the note says.
Yeah. And you can ask the kenku anything. She's a bartender.
I was gonna say, technically, she doesn't have to not tell you what I wrote.
She doesn't have to, and you can ask her other things too. And Aiden, you would show up now. You'd be
Okay.
the next person served. I feel like, are
Um,
you being served right now and just serving everyone? Is this one barkeep?
I pull up a seat and make sure. You know what? Yeah, I just pull up with the group. How much time has passed?
I would say roughly with the whole. Zach, I would say with a rogue and how fast she could move, I would
Right.
say this would be like 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Shit, I got time to burn.
Yeah.
It's just because of how fast she rolled for her, how big she rolled for her sleight of hand. She technically, when you roll high enough for a sleight of hand, technically you don't do it very well. You do it really fast.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's just a sneaky sneak.
It's just
Very
super
sneaky
sneaky.
sneak.
Does the satyr know to meet me here, by the way, in a couple hours?
She's already at the bar.
She's already okay. Perfect. There we go. I pull with the group. I'm not drinking anything for the next 5 hours. I've got a very important charisma roll to pull off.
Oh, that's
Are you
lovely.
insinuating that drinking won't make your charisma go up? What the fuck? What kind of
no,
bard
no,
are
no.
you?
Yeah, exactly. You need to be drunk. You need to be like the drunken monks of the game. Fight only drunk and only with disadvantage, and then use your chi to blow shit up.
As long as as soon as I seal the deal, then yeah, we're getting fucking hammered. If
I have
anything,
water if you'd like the
if
kenku.
anything, my biggest problem after I seal the deal is I'll get so drunk my dick won't work. But sure, let's go if
Actually,
you want.
Aiden, roll a perception check real quick.
One sec. Wait. What? Fuck. There it is. Sorry.
With disadvantage.
Why?
You'll see in a second. I think Ramos already knows what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. 5.
So you said, wait, what'd you exactly say to the group? I need to know. Like word for word, what'd you say to the group?
I said a couple different things.
What'd you exactly say? I need to know word for word.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not drinking. I've got an important charisma check in a little bit.
You say to us that you have a charisma check.
Yeah, like your
You
favorite.
can't say that.
Never mind that. That part isn't canon.
Just say you got some sweet talking to do. I would say that because you can settle that in.
You need to be sober for your activities.
So, Aiden, in a familiar voice that sounds exactly like Leora, here she says, "What, you got plans with me tonight?"
Monkey.
Wait. I look. Wait, is Leora here?
No, it's actually the Kenku playing a trick.
Yeah.
Wait, I could have been worse, dude. I could have made her look exactly like Leora.
No, that's
That would have been pretty good.
That's totally fine. No, I'm talking to the cake. I'm like, hey, you motherfucker, joking, not actually mad. Yeah, you motherfucker.
Don't worry.
like-
If you pass that, I will give you a free beer. One though.
What?
One.
One what?
One beer.
Oh, okay. I'll deal with that. That's fine. I'll dig it. So
Okay.
I'm like, all right. So what do you have that's non-alcoholic?
Agua.
Water, milk, some slightly infected water,
Nah, I'll just take the non.
crazy potions. Take your pick.
Crazy potions? The fuck is that?
They're basically drugs. They're like 100% like high hallucinogenic drugs.
Amazing.
Sounds like fun.
I'm tempted.
But now we're not
Amazing.
the part.
Charisma.
This sounds like fun.
Hey, Natasha,
You
do you
need
order
the
anything real
charisma.
quick? Who orders something to drink? I need to know. And she serves a lot of different.
I didn't ask for anything.
Okay. So you're just at the bar and you just watch.
Yes, I'm watching everything go on.
Okay. Hey, Terrell, did you get something?
Yes. Glass of wine if they got it.
They do
Wine.
have it.
Sophisticated.
Kind of.
girl.
I like grape juice. All right.
What kind?
Is that how that works?
Oh,
That's
what
not
kind of
grape
wine?
juice, though.
Red.
One, she's got a lot of alcohol. I think you guys all underestimate the size of this fucking criminal underground bar.
I mean, yeah, it's like a giant bar. It's like speakeasy.
It's bigger than a speakeasy. This would be like a multiplex,
It's like the underground mall or whatever.
basically. But for refugees.
It'd be like that. Do we
They'd
know where
be
the
like-
refugees from? By any chance?
You can ask Asterix, since all of you know technically Asterix built this place when she was queen.
Okay. I might do that after everyone's done their stuff.
You get a glass of wine, and you want milk or do you want water? Hey, Jalen. Girl behind
Hey,
you. That's all you need to know. Hands on your hands. That's it.
What's up? I'm sorry, I didn't actually have my headphones on when I said that.
Oh, it's fine. See, Siona's behind you. Her hands on your hands. Look at the grappling hook. That's all you need to know.
Okay, okay.
It's- I'll let you do that since they gotta decide what they want to do.
I mean, shit, dude. I don't know. I kind of forget what. Oh, she just said the thing in Elvish, right?
Yes, and she's showing you how it works and all the runes by rubbing your hands over it.
All right. I want to ask her. Let me ask her how she found it.
I made it.
No, what? Bro,
Fucking rogue artificer over here. Okay.
Wait, she's so cool. Oh my god, I love her.
She's a rogue with the blacksmith skill, but you know what that is? Which was basically Artifactor before it was, and they're like, let's just make this a class where you can get a tank rifle at the end.
So Artifactor is just the homebrew class?
No,
it's a real one.
Yeah.
Actually, it technically is.
It might as well be a homebrew class.
You can make a lot of stuff, add a bunch of stuff, and then if you pick the best one that everyone agrees on, the artillerist, at like level, I think 18 or 20, you legit get a tank rifle that you can make and shoot from fucking, I think, like 200 meters away.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's got my hands on her hands showing me the thing.
Yes.
I don't know how to word this one. Shit.
Do it your best, and I'll see how it plays out. Because sometimes when you say things, you think of it differently.
Yeah. I don't know. It involves the runes, right? I want to know how. I guess she figured out how to like imbue this shit onto the grappling hook.
My mother taught me when I was very little.
Fuck. How the fuck is she absorbing this shit, dude? She's like 8. What the fuck?
She was 16 when Asterix died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. So she's like 3 years old, fucking with arcane objects and shit.
Well, for her first birthday, Asterix gave her an axe.
Jesus.
Asterix wanted a little warrior. I'm not gonna lie. Asterix a proud parent, but she wanted another fucking warrior like her.
Wait, so DM to player. What does Asterix think Siona is? Or should I just ask?
She doesn't exactly know. She's been gone for a long time.
That's fair. I guess she would have been gone long enough that she wouldn't know what class her daughter is, right?
She doesn't. Her daughter was only 16.
Yeah.
So when half elves turn 16, are they like what an actual like a human 16-year-old looks like, or are they still like 5?
No, since they're half, they when they're 16, they are normal what a human would be at 16. Slightly more advanced in the cognitive region, but similar. They just outlive humans by I think 100 years or so, 100, 150, roughly around there.
I see. So, what is she? She's half elf and what? Half elf and is the other half human?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that what?
Sam was a human. Sam was a complete human.
Okay.
Half elves can technically be with anything.
Yeah.
That's why they're called half elves. It's just they have to be of the sub race elf.
Okay.
Should be noted, almost all of them have really weird backstories.
Yeah, like Siona's actually.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That's why Siona's mom is Asterix. If it didn't make any sense to anyone but Zach, it makes the perfect half elf story.
Yeah, my dad's a farmer, mom's the queen. It'd be like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Since it was hers, I want to ask her why she needed it, like why she has it, I guess.
Roll charisma check.
Alright.
You're asking deep secrets again, Roy. I won't give you disadvantages. Technically, she's like right up to you.
Alright, rolling charisma. I'm gonna get like a 2. Oh, let's take it. It is really chugging up. Oh, I got a 13. I almost rolled a 20.
I hate when that happens. I feel you. That is just enough to get some information, though.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, I did tell you I was a spy for the crown for a bit, didn't I? She gets a little closer to you.
This is true. Sorry, if I take a second to respond, I'm eating ice cream.
That's fine. No, so I'll just say this is what you said. Let's just say when you're a spy, being able to get up castle walls, tall buildings, tends to be a problem.
That's fair.
All right. Who are you spying on?
You gotta roll another charisma because if you actually want to get
I thought
it,
it was just vague enough. Damn it.
No, it was not big enough to get any personal details.
All right, I rolled.
Because that's like
I
crown
rolled a 6.
secrets, buddy. You're getting into.
Well, I just want to know that, like, where she was spying, like, not exactly what she was doing.
Oh,
or
where?
information. I just want to know where. Like, yeah. What,
Oh,
what
okay.
she
To
was spying
reword that. I won't let you reword. You got enough to get that.
Oh, okay.
All over. Sometimes in the area of Philadelphia, sometimes away from Sword Coast on the east of the harbor. Just all over in general. Been traveling a lot.
I don't want to ask her like what. I feel like asking her what she was spying for would make people charisma. My charisma is just garbage. So like,
It's the struggles of being a rogue.
here to
We're
stab
good at
people, not
everything
talk.
else but talking to people.
yeah. I mean, hey, she's another rogue, dude. I just like her. She's cool. What level is she, by the way?
That's unknown to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's secret.
She's gonna be like level 20.
I haven't truly decided on what level she's gonna be. Yeah,
I see.
just to like balance things out.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to just like stop talking D&D for a second to be like, Jesus Christ, dude! Mint and cookies and cream ice cream just go so crazy.